Hey there guys, in this video I'm going to be playing some Abalon. So the game recently got an update. We're now on version 2.7. Along with the new update, we actually got the first DLC for Animal Gear. I went ahead and picked it up. It's really cheap. But yeah, the game got a big balance patch. It added a lot of new content. We've got 4 more descent levels, up to a max of 19 at this point. And I figured I'd record a run on the highest current descent level of descent level 19. Now, in this video, I'm going to be playing a little bit slower, and I'm going to be trying to explain stuff as I go. So it's almost going to be kind of like a video for new players to describe the mechanics, or maybe if you just want some strategy tips, etc. Now keep in mind, I don't claim to be the best player. I'm just going to be showing you strategies that work for me. I'm sure there's a lot of other strategies, etc. But let's go ahead and get into it. So the first big thing is, which version of the game are you going to play on? Are you going to play on signature style or traditional style? And it does kind of heavily change the way you play the game. I like playing on traditional style. It's more closer to, classic roguelike deck builders like Slay the Spire, etc. You get all your cards back each battle. The difference is, on signature style, you don't get your cards back each battle. You've got to use campsites or scribe mechanic to get them back. That's the major difference between the two. There's some other small changes as well. Traditional style also has permadeath, but so does signature if you're doing high descent levels. So the big difference is we can play more cards per turn on traditional style. That's like the major difference. And I like traditional style. I play a lot of Slay the Spire, all that kind of stuff, and this is closer to the games I'm familiar with. So we're playing on traditional style. And for this one, we're going to be using Lilith, the Botanical Sage. She's a pretty strong unit once you get to a higher summoner level. And mine's maxed out. We've got our tower is maxed out at tier 70, and our summoner is maxed out at rank 20. Now, if you're a newer player, you are definitely not going to have the same exact play style as I will, because you're not going to have all this, these power abilities. But we're going to be playing a maxed out Lilith. So hopefully I can at least explain the game mechanics, even though you may not be able to use the exact same skills and all, or strategies, until yours is also max rank, which does take a little while, a lot of playing. But anyway, we're going to be doing Descent 19. So I'll show you my starter cards. Once you get higher rank, you can start with more and more cards, because you're also dealing with harder and harder challenge modifiers during the run. So real quick though, we'll go over Lilith's at rank 20, at max rank. This is what she does. So she's got sprint shot attack. She's got inflict poison 2. And the big thing is, when you cast a plant spell, you give all your visible allies on the board +1/+1. And that's a permanent for the entire battle, and it does stack. So we're going to be going really heavy on casting plant spells with her. And again, because we're on traditional mode, we can kind of use more cards per battle than you'd usually do on signature mode. And her magical types are nature and void. I always call it green and black, Magic the Gathering. But nature and void is the Abalon version of those colors. Let me show you the starting cards we're going to use. So we're going to be using all plant cards. So we're going to be using 2 Carniflowers. These are little small plants that have regeneration and vigil. The vigil is very good on these, and you're going to see why that matters, because they're only small. They're 2/4 creatures, but with her special ability and us casting so many buffs per turn, they may start as 2/4, but they're going to be really powerful after like a turn or two. And they have vigil, they counterattack constantly. It's just really, really good. The cure spell, I'm a little mixed on this one, because you can only cast it if someone is actually hurt or actually you can't even cast it if they're poisoned. I think you can actually. Yeah, I think as long as you're removing a debuff or healing, it works. But in my playstyle, I like spamming as many plant cards as I can, and pretty often we're not going to be able to play this because no one is actively injured. On the other hand, giving immunity to poison and freeze is very nice for certain combats, so I put one of these in the deck. Regeneration, just a cheap, good plant spell, gives regeneration. Bloom is really good for our Guardian. We'll get to that in a minute. But that fire resist on a plant creature, very important for our Guardian, which we'll talk about when we get there. And then 2 rejuvenates. These let us spam even more spells per battle because they put 3 of our casted spells back into our deck. Exiled cards, or discarded cards. And this card is exiled, meaning you can't play this specific card more than once per combat. But you can play, for example, Bloom up to 3 times per combat. You play it once, it goes into the discard pile. Then you can, bring it back twice. So you can get 3 casts of Bloom. Pretty awesome. For our starting items, we're going to be using just a shield and a bunch of armors. And some of these, like this one, is new. This is one of the new armors from the DLC. Gives you poison immunity, 1 armor, and 2 max life. Kind of neat. Our artifacts are going to be just an HP artifact. This one, again, goes with her passive. So when you cast a plant spell, give all allies +1 health. It does stack with her ability. So every plant spell is going to give all our units 1 attack power and 2 extra health. And then this, max hand size increased. Just bigger hand size means more cards per turn. Awesome. And then our Guardians. So Spriggan is really critical to the build. And honestly speaking, if she dies early on, that's a major problem. I'm probably going to play the whole run out regardless, but most of the time off camera, if she dies really early, I just start the run over because she is critical to the way we play. Because plant spells cost 1 less, which lets us do a lot of spells per turn. And she's vulnerable to fire, which is very, very dangerous on certain fights. That's why we're using Bloom to give her fire resistance. And then Fairy Queen. Now, honestly speaking, Fairy Queen is not that great with our special ability because her psychic ranged attack does not get boosted by attack power bonuses. That 2 damage psychic is a flat 2 damage. It never gets boosted. But if, for example, our Spriggan gets either mind controlled, dark temptation, or polymorphed or something, we want someone to remove debuffs and remove buffs, and she does both of this. So the Fairy Queen can get the Spriggan out of one of those really crippling permanent crowd controls and keep her alive. That's why we're using these 2. So okay, let's go to the stage select. So there's a lot of pros and cons depending on where you go first, what pathing you choose. After discussing it on Discord with a lot of people, I've been kind of sold on the idea of going Harvest first. I didn't used to like the Harvest, but people on Discord talked to me and convinced me that it's a good idea, and these days I kind of do like it. Because the Harvest, not guaranteed, but there's a good chance of finding either a loyal Griffin in the Harvest or a loyal dragon, which costs a lot of gold, but you can usually afford it. Not guaranteed, you might not get both, but there's a good chance of getting a loyal dragon in Act 1, and that's just really nice. So we're going to go to the Harvest. And we're going to do max level Descent, which is currently 19. The developer said that Descent 20 is going to be coming in a future patch. That's going to add like a final boss to the game. Think kind of like the Heart in Slay the Spire, a special boss after the normal run, but we're not there yet. So we're not going to go over all the modifiers. I'll just say that all of these are going to be active, all of these challenge modifiers. So I'll just show you the new ones from the latest patch. So the latest patch added 4 more levels. So we're going to be having Unsuspecting Ambush in addition to all the previous stuff. We can't retreat from ambushes. Basically less money per run. That's kind of what this means right here. Grave Robbers. And then some of the really hard ones. Assassins. You start every chapter already being pursued by a nemesis. That's kind of dangerous, but we can deal with it. I hope. And then Mana Blight. This is the hardest modifier currently. 1 less mana per turn, which is really, really rough to deal with. Thankfully, because we're playing Lilith with the Spriggan, most of our spells are free anyway, so it's not as big a deal on this character. This is going to be really hard on some other characters. But there we go. So let's go to Descent level 19, and here is the run start. And I'll put timestamps, let you skip around a little bit, so that you can hopefully, skip hearing me all this explanation if you don't want to. So we're going to be being pursued by the Metamorph Assassin in the next 100 steps of this start. So we got to be really careful, because currently, as you can imagine, we're very, very weak. We just started. We only have 100 steps before the nemesis assassin arrives to attack us. So our starting gear, we're going to put it on. So we're going to put the sapling on our hero. We're going to put the pendant on our hero. Now, the most important person here, other than our champion, is the Spriggan. If the Spriggan dies, our run is, I don't want to say over, but our strategy is kind of ruined if the Spriggan dies. So we put the best defensive gear on the Spriggan. So we're going to give the Spriggan the highest armor of +3. We're going to give the Spriggan a max Void Heart. And we're going to give the poison immunity to our fairy, because she can cure poison on us, but not on herself. And then we're going to give armor to our hero. And we're going to give the block to our hero as well, because we're going to mostly be on the front lines, but the Spriggan is not going to be that often. Anyway, so let's get going. So we've got 100 steps until the nemesis arrives. We're going to hopefully try to get some max health upgrades. Unfortunately, we found the fortune teller right away. That's kind of a waste. We don't want her for now. And here's a fight. Okay, the steps don't count during a fight. So what we're going to be doing most fights is, this is a really terrible starting position. My lord, we're boxed in. Our hero is boxed in. That's really bad. But we do have sprint shot, so it's not that big a deal. So we're going to be casting creatures first, and notice these are plant spells. All these plant cards are buffing up everything on the board. We're going to cast Regeneration. We'll put that on our fairy, and we'll just cast Bloom over here. So because we cast 4 plant spells, everything on the board got 4 attack and 8 max HP. Really, really good. So, unfortunately, this is like I said, this is a really bad starting position. This guy has blocks. So even if we attack him, it wouldn't do anything. So we're just going to walk over here and just not attack, because there'd be no point. This one we can, unfortunately, not reach, but we can sprint shot. So there we go. We got a kill. And then we can just, oh, she can't even see. Oh, well. It's fine. The first 3 fights are going to be very, very easy. Again, I'm just explaining stuff as we go. So there we go. So that counterattack got rid of his shield, and now we can just go ahead and kill. Super easy first fight, no big deal. Unfortunately, we did not get a health upgrade. That's what I was really hoping for, but whatever. So let's go. So the north is probably not going to be a fight. Neither is this. This is probably a treasure room. This is probably a rest site. No, it's not actually. Let's go north. It might be a fight. We're looking for easy fights to hopefully get health upgrades. It was a fight. So there we go. And this is a much better position. We're not boxed in. Unfortunately, we didn't draw any creatures, but we can, on your initial draw, you can replace and draw 1 replacement card per card in your hand. So because no one is hurt, we can't cast this and we can't get our stat upgrades. We're going to replace this on turn 1, hopefully draw something better. We did. And the rejuvenates, because there's no cards in the discard pile currently, these don't do anything. So we're going to go ahead and replace 1 of these. There we go. Much better opening hand. So we're going to play our creatures first to get them on the board. You want to play the creatures first so that the follow-up cards then continue to buff the creatures. We'll just cast this HP buff, doesn't matter on who, and then we'll exile to get that 1 card back. A little bit of a waste to cast exile on turn 1. We only got 1 card out of the discard pile, and now the exile is gone. But on these easy fights, it doesn't really matter. So as you can see, we're just going to go ahead and start killing this stuff really easily. We'll come up here, nuke him, and zap here, and then he'll go die to a counterattack. First few fights, very easy. There's a health upgrade. That's what we're looking for. Very, very good. And here's some cards, so random cards. Now, we want our deck to mostly be plant spells. Anything that is not a plant spell is not giving us buffs when we cast it. And our whole strategy is based around buffing up our party with as many plant spells as we can. So we're going to be getting rid of these non-plant cards, other than some really, really good. Like, we might save like a transmogrify, or what's it called in this game? Polymorph. If we find one. But like, that squirrel is going to be tossed out. That snake is going to be sold to the first vendor we come to. Lore is, just lore for reading if you care. It is good. It is good to read. I've just read it all at this point. But once we find all 12 lore in the map, we'll get a special high-level artifact. So that's really important to do. I am leaving some stuff on the ground. The reason for that is because we're being pursued by the nemesis. As you can see, 80 tiles, he will arrive. So I'm not wasting any steps picking up loot until we've dealt with that nemesis. We can come back for all this gold, but it's not going to go anywhere. So currently we're looking for fights to hopefully get our party stronger before the nemesis arrives. And this is really unfortunate. So now we found... Ah, boy. We found a cursed weather effect, and we don't have any campsites to even get rid of it. So we could use... Actually, we can't use dice. We didn't loot any yet. Normally, you could use dice to increase your chances of getting a good roll. Because I haven't looted any dice, we can't do that. But so we're going to roll the dice. We're going to roll the d20, and we're going to get one of these things. A 20, nothing happens. A 1 to 11, we get 2 poison on everyone. And transmogrify, which is a curse that when we die, we come back as zombies. Hopefully we're not going to die anyway. But it does mean we're going to start with poison, unless we roll a 20, which we didn't. So we have 1 poison on the party. Not the biggest deal, and don't forget, our fairy is immune to poison, so she doesn't have it. She does have the curse with the if you die, but we're not going to die, I hope. But the rest of the party does have poison, but thankfully, our fairy can cure that poison. And our Spriggan has regeneration, which kind of neutralizes the poison anyway. So it's not that big a deal. It is still unfortunate that this early we already have a penalty. And there is the dragon. We did get the dragon. This is not a guaranteed event. It's a high chance in the harvest, but it is not guaranteed. But we did find the dragon. So he cost 1,500 gold to hire, which we have nowhere near that right now. By the end of the act, we should have enough to come back and hire him as a loyal unit. Loyal units do not count towards your guardian cap of 2. So we can get him in addition to our normal guardians. So our 51 tiles remaining for the nemesis. So hopefully we get to a regular fight, because this poison can be dealt with during the regular fight, and it won't be there for the nemesis fight. Yes, we're taking poison damage, as you can see. But because our hero heals so much, this is unfortunate. This is a bad draw, but whatever. So because our party heals so much because of the special ability of Lilith, the poison is almost irrelevant for us. So that's kind of awesome. Let's see here. So we can kill this. We can use this to heal our hero. Come up here. And again, very, very easy fights. And hopefully, we get another health upgrade from this battle. So I'm playing this a little bit reckless. I'm not really playing this, the cards in the best order. But this is a super easy fight. I'm not that worried about min-maxing. So there it is. Fight's done. We're good. The nemesis should be arriving 51 tiles. Interesting. I figured it'd be here quicker. So here's the boss. So we know we're not fighting the demon boss, and we're not fighting the butcher boss. So that means this is going to be the devourer boss, I believe, or is it the frog demon? I think it's the frog demon. It's actually kind of rough. Anyway, yeah. So at this point, we're kind of ready for the nemesis. So we're gonna try to find a good spot to fight the nemesis. We have no key here. We can grab this, not really gonna matter. Alright, let's go up here. So we want to fight the nemesis in like a kind of openish area. So we're gonna just run around Where's a good spot to fight? Actually, over here is more open. Yeah, I like open battlefields. Here's the nemesis. They finally arrived. So now we have to roll about who's going to go first. Because he's on the far side of the field, I honestly don't care if he goes first. So I'm not going to waste my dice. If he goes first, big deal. He did. He shouldn't kill anyone on turn 1 because he takes him a turn to get to us. Usually. She turned to a fairy. Which is actually sort of bad because that's going to dispel our plant buffs. Which I'm not happy about, but it's not that big a deal. So I'm going to play this a little bit... what's the word? I'm going to play this a little bit inefficiently. So I'm going to do this. Then I'm going to rejuvenate. Then I'm going to bloom. And then I'm going to rejuvenate again. That's mostly so that we can get all 4 of our regenerations. Now these guys have block, which is pretty irritating. Block and spell block, which is annoying. What can we do here? Let's have her just eat the block. Then we can come kill that one. And we can just walk over here. Thankfully, they're not super dangerous. They do have pierce, which is kind of annoying. It's not that big a deal. All right, this is going to be unfortunate. Oh, she moved. She can't move and attack. So actually, that's kind of awesome because now she can't dispel our buffs. That was really sad that we got knocked so far away. I don't like Nemesis, as you can tell. Okay, so I played that inefficiently. I shouldn't have done that. But you can undo, as long as you haven't triggered a random effect. For example, like an ambush or a discard and then replace. As long as you haven't done a random RNG effect, you can still undo. So I'm going to undo that because I'm going to play this more efficiently. I'm going to use our snake, which is not a plant and doesn't trigger our bonus. We'll get that on the field first. Then we're going to play some plant creatures. And then finally, we're going to use our last plant spell to get buffs on our creatures. Now, these block creatures, you cannot block from behind. So we're going to use our plant to come behind and then backstab to kill him. Also, you can't counterattack while being backstabbed. So we're going to go behind the creature, kill it, and not get counterattacked without having to block. Okay, so this one, we can't unfortunately get to the back because the rock is in the way. This one can, though. So we can come over here and backstab here. That's good. We can't get to his back, but we can use him to... Actually, I got a better idea. So we're gonna use this to eat the block, take the counter, and then she can come over here and deal 11 damage and kill it. And now our hero can go and not quite reach the enemy, but that's okay. Okay, so there we go. Good turn. Alright, thankfully he did not copy the fairy. The main reason I don't want him to copy the fairy is because the fairy can dispel, and I don't want that. That's a lot of damage, wow. But it killed a minion, I don't care about that. So at this point, as you notice, we can just kill the nemesis, and then we'll just automatically win. So we're going to go ahead and use some buffs just to get some stats up. We'll use this little minion to eat the counterattack of the boss, and then we go ahead and kill. And there it is. We killed the nemesis. Not that big a deal as long as you play it correctly. Okay, now we have a lot more freedom. Now we're not being pursued, so we can fast travel. We can spend our time picking up loot. You know, we're good. We still have no key though. We'll come back to this. So we'll come around here and grab that loot we missed. We'll talk to the vendor. Yeah, once that nemesis that's pursuing you is dead or dealt with, you've got a lot more freedom. So here's the fortune teller. I don't like the fortune teller. We're not going to do her. She transforms your creature into, or your hero into a creature, and it's like almost like a trap event. I really don't like the fortune teller event, so I never fool with that. Let's see here, some more lore. We also got a key, which is awesome. More loot up here. Let's go. Wait, oh, there it is. Yeah, there's loot on the ground. Let's go back to this treasure chest and use that key we just found. Just money, not a big deal. Alright, let's go to the shop over here. We didn't fool with before. And let's go ahead and sell those non-plant cards. First of all, is there anything we want to buy? So because we're going to be spending 1,500 gold on hiring this guy, we honestly can't really afford much else this act unless we get really lucky on drops. So we're probably not going to buy anything, although there's not much I'd want to buy anyway. Maybe the Arcana, but there's no way we can afford that. So we're going to sell the snake, we're going to sell the squirrels, and we're just going to keep our plant cards. We haven't found any new plant cards, which is unfortunate, but we'll find some. We'll find some later. Okay. So here we go. So here's just an event where these are attacking a captured hero. And you need to save the hero before he dies to poison, which is going to be very easy for our party. This is going to be no problem at all. So we're just going to cast some plant spells. I'm not being super efficient about what I'm casting. Just get it out of the hand to buff up the party. And then we can kill all this. And there it is. There's a health upgrade, which we like. So I'm not going to fool with her just yet because we might want to use dice to guarantee to save her, or high chance. Not guaranteed, but a high chance. So we're going to leave her alone for the moment. We'll come back to her later. Let's continue exploring and just looking for stuff. We have not found an enemy summoner yet, which is convenient. So let's see here. So let's replace this. We don't want 2 rejuvenates. Okay, this is a great opening hand. So we're going to play some Carniflowers. We're going to play a Bloom on our Spriggan to make sure she doesn't die, and then just rejuvenate that Bloom back into the deck. So here we go. So now we can come kill you. Let's see here. Let's do it this way. Let's go ahead and attack you, and then we'll have you come finish it off without getting countered. So we can come... we can sprint shot right here, deal 7 damage and 2 poison, so he'll die on his turn. And then you can come kill that. So there we go. We've taken most of the threats out on turn 1. And now it's just a matter of cleanup next turn. As you see, our little Carniflowers have infinite counterattacks with Vigil. So we just kill these, and there is an easy fight. Some new cards. We don't want that. Here's a plant card, finally. And also, this is a really good plant card. I love this one. So this one has discard synergy. If we find some discard artifacts later, this will be amazing. Currently, it's basically just a Carniflower. That's good. We love Carniflowers. So we could go sell that. If you wanted to be really efficient, we could go sell that non-plant card if we really wanted to. And honestly, we're going to. It takes extra time. It's a little bit tedious to do it this way. But it being in the deck is basically a dead draw, and we do not want that. So let's go ahead and sell that card off. Now let's go and just keep exploring. Again, not a summoner fight, so we're fine here. Not the greatest opening either. This is fine. Okay, so let's go ahead and play our Carniflowers. Carniflower will give regeneration to our hero, and then exile it back. So these frog demons, when they get hit, they deal the same damage back to you. It's kind of obnoxious, but oh well. So we're gonna take a lot of damage as a counterattack. So we're gonna use our hero or our healer to heal that back up, just to be a little bit safer. So these demons are also pretty dangerous. If they hit, and they're gonna hit him, I shouldn't have done this. I played this incorrectly. No, this is fine. So he's gonna mind control our Carniflower, which kind of sucks. But we get control of the demon as like a return. So that's kind of convenient. I'm trying to think the best way to handle this. So let's do it this way. We'll buff up our hero with a lot of cards, and then we're going to nuke the demon. Take 11 damage in counterattack, which is a little painful, but it's okay. Go ahead and kill you off. Oh, we can't quite reach. But we can nuke here, and then because we control the red imp, he's going to run away. And that's fine. So we're back at full health, even though we took a lot of damage there. Loot some stuff. Okay, those are non-plant cards that we don't want. So again, we do have bad cards in the deck currently. So here's a summoner fight. And I didn't sell these bad cards, which makes me feel bad. That said, it's not that big a deal. We can keep him out. So we'll keep him. Let's summon a plant down here. Let's summon a plant up here, and we'll use. So this hero doesn't have fire, so that's good. But we're still going to give big HP to our Spriggan. So the enemy doesn't have anything dangerous in the hand. That's good. So we can come over here, nuke that, and kill there. That's good. We can come down here and kill him from behind. Beetles can walk further than usual. Let's. Oh, hold on, that's the wrong character. Let's. We can't quite reach the one I want to kill, so that's fine. We'll do that. Let's put him there mostly as a decoy, and then we'll come down here. She has a lot of health. We're fine. Okay, decent turn one. All right, we lost our Carter Flower, and then these withered, infected plague people, they turn you into an infected when you die, which kind of sucks, but not that big a deal. All right, thankfully we had our block there. Those don't really matter. All right, let's play an Exile. Let's heal or rejuvenate. Let's regenerate our hero. Again, where most of it is buffing up our creatures. It's the main reason for all this. So at this point, we can kill the enemy. So we're going to come down here and attack. We're going to attack and then sprint shot and just kill the boss and forget all the minions because they run away when the boss dies. There we go. Our first summoner dead. Not that hard. And we got a plant card. Animate Tree. Again, discard synergy. Very, very good if we get the discard artifact, which currently we don't have any, but we'll probably find some. At this point, we've got some bad cards in the deck. We're going to go ahead and go sell them. We don't want these non-plant cards. I mean, they're not bad, and we could use them, but I like just having pure plant cards in the deck, for the most part. So we're still making money towards trying to get our dragon. We're going to continue running around. So here's a minion we could hire, and she's actually a decent guardian. I wouldn't mind having her, but honestly, we're probably not going to take her because we do have the two, in my opinion, best guardians for our build. And as long as they don't die, we're okay. But, you know, there is permadeath on Descent. So if our guardians die in a combat, they're just gone for the whole run. They will not be coming back. Treasure room down here. Hopefully we get a nice artifact out of the chest. You know, chests are usually either money or consumables, which I don't care about. Sometimes there's artifacts, though. Okay, we did find one, but it's a bad artifact. It's the world map. It's convenient, but it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't change your power level. It just shows you the world map. So now we can see the map, and we can see where stuff is. I mean, it's really convenient, but it doesn't change our combat ability whatsoever. So that kind of sucks. But we can see where stuff is now, so, you know, yay. So we can see that here's a rest site, and we'll go down here towards this other rest site as well, plus a shop down there, which is convenient. So this is probably going to be a treasure room. Sure is. And, oh, okay, so there's only one plant card in the selection, so we're taking the plant card. We don't have a key for that quite yet. We know this is a rest site down here because of the map. And animal card, don't care about that. We're going to sell that in a moment. Another consumable that we don't really care about. I mean, they're good and all, but, you know, I definitely have Elixir Syndrome where I don't like using consumables unless I have to. Here's another shop, and we could hire more loyal units, but again, you need money for that. Not much in the shop I really care about. You know, I wouldn't mind buying the Strength Potion if we could afford it, but we can't. We still need money for that dragon. So we're going to sell that. And wasn't there another card that I got that wasn't a plant? I thought I had another one. I guess not. Okay. So we're at 890 gold. We can almost afford our dragon, but not quite yet. All right, we're at 6 out of 12 on our lore. Let's go to these easy spots. You know, these big open areas are a lot easier to fight in. So we're going to go ahead and up here. It is a summoner. Okay, so it's a summoner fight. We're definitely getting to some harder fights now. So we've got Spoil the Surprise, Counter the next spell targeting, and then some whatever cards. Okay. Let me think for a minute. So we're going to summon a Treant over here. We're going to summon a Carniflower down there. A Treant close to us. And we'll give regeneration to... Let's give it to our fairy, just in case. Okay, so these Gwars, they gain 1 extra health and attack for every unit that dies. So we're going to try to kill these Gwars first. We're going to kill this one. We're going to kill this one so they don't continue to power up. Now these guys are in stealth. We cannot attack them without True Sight, a new mechanic added in the patch. But currently we don't have any True Sight. So we're going to just bring our Treant over here as like bait to hopefully draw out some attacks from the enemies. We'll use... Oh, unfortunately we can't target them because they're out of line of sight. So we'll come over here. We can't reach anything. You know, we can't... They're in stealth, we can't hit. So we'll do that. We'll come over here. Okay. This big rock in the middle of the field is kind of annoying. So the dragon will probably breathe on... Yeah, I figured that was going to come. Unfortunately, we're debuffed, which kind of sucks. As we expected, they're ganging up on our Treant. This guy killed his dragon to gain +2. That was not the smartest move. He killed the dragon for us, but I mean, I won't complain. Yeah, sometimes the AI doesn't make the best choices. Like, he should not have sacrificed his dragon right there. That was a very foolish decision, but I don't mind because it means the dragon's not hitting us. Let's remove the debuffs on our hero. Let's buff up the Treant. This one's kind of a lost cause at this point, so we're going to not even worry about him. And notice how these two were not being buffed by our plant spells because they're not in line of sight. This rock is blocking line of sight, so all those plant cards did not buff any of these. I could have moved this guy over here to get it, but whatever. So let's see here. So we're kind of boxed in a little bit. We can come kill him with that. That's good. So I don't want to waste an 11 damage attack on this, but if I don't do that, this guy will block my path and I can't bring my heroes in. So we're going to instead just waste a little bit of damage by doing it this way. We'll do that. We'll pull him over here. He's going to die to a... Or he's not going to die, but he's going to take damage to a counterattack. That's okay. Now we can move our hero over here. And the question is, do we want to attack the big guy, or do we want to attack the little ones? I think we're going to... You know what? I should have done it this way. Let's back up. Let's dispel the boss so that we take less damage as a counterattack. I think we are going to attack the boss with our hero. He's going to take 2 damage to poison, so he'll be at 8 health, so he's almost dead at this point, which is nice. We can come down here, kill that one as well. I guess we can attack this, you know, kind of whatever. It does power him up a little bit, it's fine. Yeah, the boss doesn't have anything dangerous, so I'm not that worried about it. He's really not liking our Treant, but that's okay. Now notice how he took extra damage. He took fire. This guy does fire damage, and he took 3 extra damage because of that. But overall, it doesn't really matter. Whoops. I messed that up. We got pacified. Okay, so it's not going to matter, honestly speaking. Yeah, we're going to come kill right here. Okay. We're good. We're fine. So, there we go. Okay. More loot. And... Okay, so here's a hard decision. Polymorph is a really good spell. Do we want Polymorph or do we want another Treant? Treant is also really good for our build. I think I'm going to grab 1 copy of Polymorph right here because it's really good for just strong enemies. Like, you know, dragons, etc. We can polymorph them and almost one-shot them. Now, Polymorph is a little bit hard to cast because it's not a plant card, so it's not going to be getting any kind of discount. It costs 3 mana, and because of the challenge modifier, which I'm not sure if I can see in here, but the challenge modifier that makes us take or get less mana per turn, right here, Mana Blight, so I can't actually look at it though. Less mana per turn, it's going to be really hard to cast that Polymorph, but we can save mana and cast it if there's like a really dangerous enemy in the fight. So this area down here, I can see these little bushes is going to be kind of annoying to fight in, but we got to do it. Thankfully, it's not a summoner. Yeah, these block line of sight, but you can kill them. Also, actually, you can turn them into plants. So that's another convenient way to do it. Let's go ahead and kill this to make room. I shouldn't have done that because then I can't see. There we go. Let's do that. We're going to discard this and get a Treant. We're going to redraw that. We definitely don't need it right now. Let's play the Treant, play that, and then we'll rejuvenate that discarded card back into the deck. Okay. So I guess we can attack him and then zap him. We'll kill that imp before he steals our creatures. This guy's only got 3 health. We're going to use him to just kill this because I want to be able to see. And again, these blocking line of sight stuff are making it a little bit cramped. All right, that's not a big deal. We're fine. And then his shield blocked that. So let's just use Polymorph to go ahead and just kill him off, or turn him into a harmless squirrel. We can turn this into a plant. We can rejuvenate. And let's see here. Let's have him come down here and kill that. You can go kill this. You can kill that. And you kill that. And there we go. Easy fight. And we get a crocodile, which we don't want. We'll go ahead and sell that later. It is more efficient to sell every single time we get a card we don't want, but I'm not going to do it that often. So here's a place we really want to use Polymorph. So this is a hard fight. So what we're going to do, we're going to discard a card and discard another card. And when you discard 2 cards in a turn, you get 1 mana. So now we can cast Polymorph on this dragon. Now the catch is, if this guy dispels the Polymorph, he'll come back. I don't think he can dispel Polymorph though, so we're not really worried about that right now. Let's play this to get our cards back in the deck that we discarded. Man, these stupid things are just obnoxious. And let's go ahead and just nuke him, put some poison on him. Yeah, our first turn was kind of weak because we basically just used it all to get a Polymorph in. But the Black Dragon is gone on turn 1, so we're fine. Alright, that's a lot of damage. Wow. If the Black Dragon was still alive, we probably would have been dead if the Black Dragon was still alive. So I'm glad I did that. Let's see here. Let's get some cards up. We're going to discard this so that we can exile it back into the deck. I just wanted more +1 health. We're also going to heal our hero because, we're taking a lot of damage. And we can't reach the enemy boss because... Actually, we can if I do this. Oh, no, we still can't reach the enemy boss. That's unfortunate. It's not a big deal. Yeah, these little hay fields are sort of irritating. So what we can do is come down here, combo, kill him because he knocks back and triggers a combo. And actually, now we can hit the boss. Look at that! Look at that! We're good. We can't do that because they're in stealth. Annoying. But we can clear the stealth out. So this is not that big a deal. Yeah, that big 7 damage attack he had was what was so dangerous before. Enemies have spell. Enemy summoners have bonus spell power because of our descent modifiers. Oh, that was not smart of you, bro. Man, we're taking a lot of damage on our hero. Thankfully, we can heal it kind of all back up. And we'll... Let's do that. And we kill. And there it is. We won. Okay. And another plant card. So this is not my favorite plant card, but it's still better than these two. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. Another health upgrade. Oh, nice. One of the new helmets. I didn't even have it yet. So that gets added to my my encyclopedia or whatever. So what does it do? +3, one ice resist and 3. That's a crazy good helmet. Wow, that's really good. So who are we going to give that to? We're going to give that helmet. Who has the lowest health? Our Fairy Queen. We're going to give that to our Fairy Queen. So now she's wearing a wolfskin helmet. Kind of funny looking. But, okay. And here is the high rollers. This is how we could spin dice to unlock more cards. But I'm not going to use my dice to unlock cards. I'll just find them in the world naturally. Which is fine. Alright. This is a summoner fight. Terrible starting position. Wow. Man, I don't like this. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Does that count as being okay? Yeah, that is in line of sight, so that's good. Let's replace this. We don't need polymorph in this fight. Let's discard that to get another tree. All right, this is good. So we'll Treant, we'll Carniflower, and we'll regenerate on our Fairy Queen. Okay. Let's kill that. Let's kill that. Let's kill that, get it out of the way. Let's kill that. And you will just... Nah, there's no point in doing that. Let's just deal 2 damage to the boss. Whatever. So this boss has Touch of Death. We gotta be very, very careful we don't put our Spriggan anywhere near the boss. Because this, if we ever get next to the boss, can literally one-shot our Spriggan, and that would, as you can imagine, be very, very, very bad. So we're gonna do, actually, hold on, we're gonna do it this way. Let's animate plant over there, give the boss a Touch of Death target. We'll just play pretty much all our cards to buff up the party. And we're gonna try to kill the boss this turn, and we probably can. We can. Okay, there we go. A lot of damage. Yeah, Lilith does a ton of damage. With her power-ups, which is really nice. Another plant card that's not super great, but we'll take it for the moment. We're definitely going to get rid of that later, though. It's not the greatest plant card. Alright, we've got a bunch of cards in the deck we don't really like at this point. So we're going to go ahead and sell some of those cards to thin our deck out. We can almost afford the dragon, too, which is super awesome. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this ogre. Any other non-plant cards? We want to keep that. Honestly, I'm going to get rid of this too. It's just not that good. It's too expensive. Okay. Pretty close to being able to afford the dragon. That'll be very nice once we can. Alright, what we got here? Just a generic fight. This is back towards the beginning of the map. Alright, let's replace that. We'll summon you. Buff up a little bit. Buff up a little bit. Buff up a little bit. Kill that. Kill that. Nuke you. Come down. This is a very easy fight. They might all die to the counterattacks. No, they didn't. Okay, yeah, like I said, super easy fight. Let's see. Get some lore. Empty room. Alright, so this is the new animal gear for the DLC. This can only go on animals, which currently we don't have any in our party. But we can find some. Alright, this is not a summoner fight, but it is a lot of enemies. Let's see. So I'm gonna summon this tree over here just to distract the enemies. Oh, wait a minute. We want to summon our units first. So summon a unit, distract the enemies. We'll give regeneration to the Fairy Queen. Exile some stuff back. Let's see. So these have, yeah, stupid shields. Irritating. Let's do that. Let's do that. Honestly, I don't want to come, because these surround you, so I don't want to come out and risk being surrounded. I don't care if the train dies. So we're going to just hang out for the moment. We're just going to hang out. Okay. Let's summon another treant. Oh, hold on. Again, I'm doing this wrong. Let's summon a Carniflower. A Carniflower. Now we can summon a tree. And we can give regeneration to our hero. And now we're very buffed up. So now I'm not super worried anymore. Let's see here. Oh, you got that shield still, really? Kill you. You only deal 4 damage. Hold on. Let's have him get rid of the shield. Then we can kill him. Kill him. Alright. Yeah, when they kill people, they like convert them to plague enemies. You know what? Let's just kill him with polymorph. Alright, so you can zap him. You can kill him from behind, so no shield. You can not reach him over there, actually, but you can. Okay. Not too bad. Found a key. Wasn't there a lock chest we didn't find yet? I don't know. Bramble Elemental is actually pretty... It's kind of expensive, but it's still a good creature. So we like those. Yeah, there's a chest down here we didn't have a key for. And... Oh, this is new. What does this do? Oh, consumable. Ugh. I don't like consumables. That being said, I think we can afford the dragon now. If we sell that consumable that I don't really want. Let's see here. We sell this card. Now, the shop only has a certain amount of money, so the shop's almost out of money. We'll hold that for the moment. Wasn't there another shop? There was. Yeah, so we have a second shop, too. We still can't afford the dragon. The dragon's kind of expensive, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Here's a summoner fight, and this guy has fire and mind control. This guy is a fairly dangerous summoner. He also has spell block, which can be annoying sometimes. Let me think about the best way to do this. Let's summon that. Summon that. Actually, let's move him over here. Then summon this. We'll summon a distraction over there. Alright. This is fine. Oh, he summoned a dragon on turn 1. Yeah, they definitely don't like trees, which is sort of hilarious, but it's fine. All right, so we're gonna try to overwhelm this guy. Why did I summon it over there? No, summon. Actually, can we summon? Yeah, summon it over here. We'll summon a distraction over here again, and we'll give fire resist to you. Mind control is incredibly dangerous, incredibly bad. So we're going to try to kill this guy this turn, if possible. It may not be possible.
Combo.
It is possible. Thank the Lord. Oh my God! No, it's not. No, it's not. Shoot. Shoot. We can't reach. Is there a way I could have done it differently? Let me think. If I had nuked on turn 1, I could have done it differently. Ah, it's too late now, though. Oh, this is so annoying. Man. Okay, so we just gotta hope he, like, attacks and gets dies to a counterattack before he mind controls. As long as he doesn't... If he mind controls, we're gonna lose somebody. It's a permanent mind. Oh my God, there it is. Oh, thank the Lord. He mind controlled a unit we don't care about. If he had mind controlled our Spriggan, like, that would have just been bad news. But we're good. We're good. Man, like, yeah, those, like, just automatic loss cards for your minions, I really don't like those. I wish there was better options. Now, that said, if he had mind controlled our creature and then didn't die that turn, it would have been okay, because we could have dispelled it. But the boss was at 2 HP, so there was a high chance he was going to just die to counterattacks or something. But he didn't, so it ended up okay. So didn't I just lose something I didn't want? Yeah, this guy. So close. But, no, I can do it now. There it is. We can finally afford our loyal dragon. Get on the party. So now he's a party member. Like a guardian. Again, if he dies, it's a permanent death. But he is hexproof, freeze-proof, moves really far, knockback, flying, high stats. It's a very good dragon. He's not an animal, though, so he can't wear animal gear. We've killed all the summoners, so pretty easy fights from this point forward. Just a matter of cleanup at this point. We're almost done the act. Yeah, just some easy fights. Alright, so dragon, kill. We can nuke. Oh, I could have killed the skeleton by flying down there and hitting it. Oh well. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so kill you. And there it is. Okay. A regular dragon, which we don't want. We'll just sell that off. Let's sell it up here. I think this guy is almost out of money. 40 gold left. Let's see. Sell. Oh, 60. He can't afford that. He can buy this. We're going to sell that stupid tree card. It's not that good. And that shop is now completely out of money. That said, does the shop have anything I wanted to buy? This is not the worst, but it's way too expensive. Yeah, I don't want to buy anything from this shop. I mean, the collar would be good, but I can't afford it. Yeah, 1,200 Arcana is never going to happen. Alright. Let's see here. This is an empty room. We still need one more lore to get our artifact. Hopefully it's a good one. Oh, we got the Loyal Griffin, too. Let's teach those goblins a lesson. I don't really care. I don't care what happens here. If we had rolled low and even more came in, it still really wouldn't matter. Yeah, this is gonna be fine. This might just take a moment. Well, we're gonna get a loyal griffin, which can wear that animal gear we found. All right, let's see here. Discard this. Let's see.
Combo.
Power of the griffin. Let's see. Kill you. Zap you. No, let's not do that. Let's kill you. Kill you. Oh, seriously? Okay. And then...
Combo.
And there it is. Now we have a loyal griffin on our party as well. So our party definitely got significantly stronger at this point. And what does this do? 2 armor and +1 attack and defense. Not bad. There's definitely way better animal gear out there, which hopefully we're going to find soon. But it's fine for now. So we can let the enemies go first. Because we have a griffin which has vigil and he has 4 attack, if they just like conga line into the griffin, there's a good chance he would die. So we're gonna try to go first by using 5 extra dice, and we did go first. That way we can buff up and kill a few and not have to worry that much about our griffin dying. Actually, I'd rather put him over here. Wait a minute, no, I want this one right here. And we'll give our griffin a regeneration too. So okay, so now we're significantly more buffed up. Let's kill you. Let's kill you. Let's see. Let's kill you. Let's kill you. Griffin can... I don't want to go somewhere where I'm super dangerous because they definitely gang up on you. I don't care if they gang up on him. We'll put the griffin over here, so hopefully he doesn't take too many attacks. Because these guys poison as well, so you gotta be kind of careful. Alright. Power up. Power up. Power up. Power up. Play the whole hand. Doesn't really matter what I play it on, because at this point we kind of won. Let's see here. So, zap. Kill. Kill.
Combo.
Griffin can kill him. You can kill him. Kill him, kill him, kill him. And just 1 left. Okay. Pretty simple. More cards we don't want. And the last lore must be in the last room we haven't done yet. Feels bad. Hopefully it's not a fight. It is not, but there's the lore. And our artifact is 2 animal gears or the shock orb. So the shock orb, we pretty much never cast damaging spells. It does nothing for us. That being said, it is worth the most money for selling. But these 2 could go on the griffin. So 1 attack power, 2 armor, and veil would make sure the griffin can't be targeted by spells from range. The other one is charge, 3 attack, and then wreck plus... That's actually way better for the griffin. Oh, that's so much better for the griffin. We're definitely taking that. Okay, so griffin will wear this charger armor. Oh yeah, it's just so much better. It doesn't give any armor though, which kind of sucks. But so it'll give the griffin 3 extra attack when she moves, and then charge. What does charge do again? charge. Yeah, so if the Griffin moves and then attacks while facing the enemy, it'll deal bonus damage, which is really good. Okay, so now we can go ahead and sell the rest of our cards to this guy. We'll sell the Drain Life. We'll sell that Reptor. We'll sell the Black Dragon. Now we have just, what is this, 1, 2, 3, 6, so 12 cards that are all, well, 11 plants plus a polymorph. You know, we might at some point find another animal, so we'll go ahead and we'll save that. We don't care about that. We'll come back and do that after the boss. But Curse to Crumble, Fortune Teller. Well, I guess we can do this now. So we're not gonna waste any dice on this. Oh God, they're coming to attack us. Whatever. Annoying. Oh my God, come on. Alright, we'll try this again. Oh, didn't get it. Oh well, I'm not really that worried about it. I might regret not getting her later, but for now it's probably fine. So this is probably, honestly, the hardest of the act bosses for this act. He does a lot of damage. Yeah, so you need to surround him because when he attacks you, everyone in his line of sight, his facing line of sight, takes a lot of damage, which is rough. Alright, this is a pretty good opening hand. This is a very good opening hand. Let's see here. Let's... So he's literally trapped. We're going to leave him trapped over there. He's literally trapped. That's hilarious. I love that. And we'll give this to our Spriggan. Alright, so... I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to move you over here. I'm going to kill the imp. I'm going to bring this down here as a distraction. Move you over here. Move you over here. Yeah, I don't want these guys to be ganged up on. Actually, let's move you over here so that you can get the buffs next turn. And let's put you up here as a distraction as well. Okay, so we're all in line of sight for buffing next turn. This is fine. We gotta be careful though, because he does... We're all in his line of sight, so anyone that counterattacks him is gonna trigger a bunch of explosions on our party. Alright, that was annoying but not dangerous. Alright, let's put you here. Let's regenerate our fairy hero. Put these cards back in the deck. You see right here, we can't cast this. This is why I don't like Hero sometimes, because we can't cast with anyone. We can't get our +1. That's okay. Alright, so let's... Let's come up here and attack you. It'll kill you and get you +1 permanently. Oh. It gives you... I thought that gives you +3 when you... I'm so confused. How does this work? Charge. When move ends facing an enemy. I did that, but it didn't give me the +3. It should have... I'm so confused. So it does it after you attack? That's so goofy. Oh, I think I understand. So if we do this, that should trigger the charge. It did. Okay, yeah. So you can't change position after the... Okay, so because I did this and then turned, it worked. If I land here, then you turn. You don't turn when moving. I understand it now. I understand it now. We'll kill off this guy. Stop all that healing stuff. You will come be a distraction. You'll come. We're not ready to attack the boss yet. We're gonna get there eventually, but we're not there yet. Oh God. That's a lot of damage. Thankfully, we're very buffed up. No, that was pointless. Okay. And we're gonna move you over here. Okay. So he's probably gonna like disintegrate the tree and kill it, I would assume. No, our hero, wow. Okay, this is a good position. So now we can kind of surround the boss, as you can see, and not take absurd amounts of damage. I hope. Let's see here. So we're going to buff the hero. No, hold on. We're going to play that. We're going to buff the hero. We're going to regenerate our hero. And then exile. Okay, so it's time to start dealing damage. This is going to be... Oh my god. Oh, jeez. I hate this. That's so much damage. What are we going to do? No, it doesn't work either. Okay. So I think this. Damn it. Doesn't work. Hold on. Okay, let me think. This is tricky. Because this guy faces... It's dependent on the way he faces. So... I mean, if we just, like... do it this way, right? And then we deal him 7 damage. He'll push him up, only deal 7 there, and we survive. Yep. Okay, we did it, and we didn't lose anyone. That was kind of rough. Wow. Yeah, the frog demon's a little tricky because of that. Wow, our artifact is real bad. Oh my god, this is real bad. Okay, let's, I guess, take the glaive. Wow. Another bloom is amazing. So we'll give the glaive to the dragon. Give him lunge, pierce, and poison. So we can't even afford this mercenary. What mercenary was this prior? Oh, I don't even care that much. Okay, so Act 1 has been completed. Let's sell off. Oh no, Bloom was good. We're not selling anything actually. Do we want to buy anything? Is a better question. We only have 270 gold after buying that. Yeah, the dragon, like I said, the dragon kind of cost all of our starting money. We could buy that, but no. But okay, so we are now ready to go into Act 2. So I'm going to take a quick pause here, and then we'll come back in a moment. So see you then. Okay guys, we're back. So now we're going to be going to Act 2. So once again, we've got quite a few options for what we want to deal with. The dungeon on our character is not the greatest, just because we're really a unit that we really love big open spaces for our characters. We don't like line of sight blocking. We don't like cramped areas. The dungeon is very cramped with a lot of like those little spike pillars that block line of sight. It's not great for our character. Snow biome is decent. It gives you some good gear. You've got the possibility to get the artifact shop, I believe. The problem with snow is it's a little bit tricky. There's some hard fights in there, and Cora, the boss, can be kind of tricky with the AoE freeze. Again, we like lots of minions. AoE freeze is a little dangerous for us. So I'm going to go to the forest. I'm probably going to go to the desert as our final area. So we're going to go to the forest, and Act 2 forest is not the worst, but it can be kind of dangerous. So the nemesis is the oculoid assassin. But at this point, our party is very strong, so I'm not that worried about the nemesis. So once we find like a nice, good, open area to fight the nemesis, we'll probably just go ahead and fight him right there. And this is honestly a good spot for the nemesis, especially if we can get rid of this tree, and we can. We can just animate that tree, and yeah, this is now a real good spot to fight the nemesis. So let's summon this, do this. Let's see here. Kill you. That dragon is so good. Kill you. Kill you. Kill you. No, let's... Really? The shield gets him from there too? Okay, we'll come back here and attack from behind. Alright. Spriggan. We really need like a bow or something for the Spriggan. Alright. So the Act 2 is probably going to, for the most part, be fairly easy. Just to be honest here. But, we'll see. Alright, we probably don't even need to, like, buff anything. Just, like, nuke a lot. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna fight the nemesis in this area right here. So we're just gonna, like, run in a circle until the nemesis attacks us. This is a good spot for fighting him. We've got trees to animate. We got a big open space. Nothing major blocking line of sight. Alright. But we do want to go first, though. So we're going to roll 5 dice and hope for the best. We got it. Wow, barely. Alright, let's see here. We don't want that on turn 1. Alright, this is pretty good. So we're going to do this. We're going to give this to here. She does have mind control, which is very dangerous. She's probably going to mind control our dragon, which is real bad news, but not a lot we can do about that. Oh, we can't use Veil on him. Okay,
Combo!
Kill him up. As long as the fairy is not mind controlled, we're fine. Let's go put a distraction over there. And these are invisible, so we can't attack them. Yeah, so we're just like fingers crossed that the fairy doesn't get mind controlled. Because the fairy can cure the mind control the next turn. Alright, she mind controlled the Spriggan. That's not a big deal. I can cure that. Okay, so we're going to cure the mind control. I hate mind control enemies. Alright, this is not that bad. Heal myself, heal myself. So I did this improperly again. I didn't play my cards in the proper order. It's not a big deal though.
Combo.
Alright. Let's start killing the nemesis. Oh my god. Stupid veil. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't reach. Okay, actually, if I do it this way though. And I go here. Yeah, we win. Okay. Succeeded, and we didn't lose our Spriggan, which is awesome. We didn't lose our gear either. Yep. Okay, so the nemesis is dead, so now we can just relax. Here's the plant shop, which is kind of awesome. We're definitely going to buy this right now, in fact. What else we're going to buy? Wouldn't mind having the taunt immunity thing, but we're not going to fool with that for now. All right, that's going to be it for the moment that we buy. We don't mind any of that, and we could even buy a loyal Carniflower, which is kind of amusing. Honestly, a loyal plant isn't that big a deal because we don't get the bonuses for that being summoned or for summoning it. So, let's see here. Let's discard that. Discard this. Get some bonus mana. Cast this. Cast this. We will buff that. Alright. So we gotta be a little bit careful here, because this is a painful fight. I don't need to do that. You gotta be careful because these can like counterattack. Or not counter, they can push you back. The Griffin's kind of squishy, that's the issue. If I go over here, he could potentially take... Yeah, the Griffin could possibly die if I did that. So I'm going to leave the Griffin right over here for the moment. All right, this is kind of good. We got the polymorph. We can just kill that big bear next turn. Okay, so get rid of him. And we win. Not that bad. Yeah, as long as you plan out your attacks, it's not too bad. So shop over there. I guess we can go towards the shop. No reason not to. Might have something really good for sale. Yeah, that map is, okay, so the boss of the act is the Grand Maw. That's the spider boss. The spider boss is honestly the easiest one, so that's fine. So we got the hardest boss previously, but now we got the easiest boss. Okay, so Rabitus can be big ouch. Just depends. He does have Overrun in his opening hand, which is potentially very dangerous. I'm definitely not going to go over there because Rabitus is going to overrun. I don't want to. Here, we're going to make a wall so they can't surround us. All right, here goes. Overrun. Busts all the animals. And they get lunge and all. But they're picking on our summon units. So this is fine. This is fine. Yeah, so we're gonna win probably next turn. Well, maybe not actually. No, actually we're not going to. No overrun. So we're good. We're good at this point. Discard this. And we'll discard this. Allows us to play both. This is why this character is so crazy. I love it. Alright, we probably can do it. So if we do this... No, hold on. And if we hit him from here... That's fine, you can't counterattack sideways. Eat the counterattack, and then we kill this way. So yeah, we're good. Got him. Alright. Yeah, so you see, if we had like just charged in and gotten that overrun on our face, it would have been rough. Very rough. Alright. They can't kill anyone if they gang up. Yeah, so they can go first. I don't care. I'm not going to waste my dice. They couldn't surround anybody. Let's see here. So, if you nuke and kill that, you do that. That should get +3. Yep. I'm learning. Kill that. Summon that for the bonus. And there we go. Not bad. Kill you. Alright. And down is probably... Oh, a nothing fight. This is fine. Let's come back to that. I don't want that. Alright. Honestly, we can do better. No, hold on. Yeah, hold on. So we need the charge. No. To be like that. So that we get the charge bonus. Perfect. You can... Nope. Oh, that sucks. Hold on. So if we zap that, we can... It still doesn't work. It's fine. We just can't kill him. It's not a big deal. Just get out the way then. Okay. And we'll win next turn. Play the whole hand. And kill everything. Okay. We're doing really good. And we are on Descent 19. Keep in mind. But here's the shop. Here's the boss room. Anything we want in the shop? Not really. Thief is okay. He can actually, with a crowd control weapon, can actually be really good. Another of those wolfskin helmets. And nothing I really specifically want from here. But, it's got a few good items. Can't complain. We're not going to buy any of it, though. This is a treasure room. And just money. No big deal. So a little trick for these treasure rooms, you can leave the room, come back in. You will always be on the left side. And you can get around that little walkway thing. So... this guy's got mind control again. I hate this guy. This is a terrible starting position, too. Oh, my lord. Oh, this is a bad starting position. Well, actually, if we do this... if we come out... now we're in line of sight of everything. Oh my god. I messed that up. I messed that up so hard. So we're going to discard this so that I can cast this for more buffs. Alright. He's got that mind control. I hate mind control so much. Alright, so you control the Spriggan again. Not a big deal. I can cure that. Did he just get vulnerable on himself? He did. Oh my lord, we can probably gang up on him. Alright, let's get you back on our party. Let me think for a minute. Let's give you fire resist. Alright, can we kill this guy? Oh, seriously? Alright, let's try. Because he's got vulnerability. We can, yep, he's dead. Okay. Okay, I hate mind control. And anyway, that's the entire reason for the Fairy Queen on the party is mind control. That's like the whole reason we bring the Fairy Queen is exclusively because of mind control. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good helmet. I like that. Yeah, we're gonna get that to somebody in 1 second. I'm not sure who. Probably the dragon, I guess. Because the dragon is kind of going and getting in the middle of things. Our dragon's geared up. we haven't found much actual gear though. This is a little strange. We haven't found like many armors or anything. Thankfully, we started with 3 armors that we bought. But it feels like I used to find gear more often in the earlier patches. We're definitely not going to be hiring him. 2 healing potions? I mean, okay. Guess we can go down here towards that other campfire. This is a summoner fight. Oh, we're blocked by a tree, too. Alright, we're going to try to go first. I don't want the summoner going first. Oh, my lord, barely. Alright, we did get a tree remover. That's good. And we can... remove this. Alright, this is good. So we'll regenerate you. And kill you. Now we're going to root everything. And do that. Okay. So we can kill you. Kill you. Really? his shield's gonna get in my way. Annoying. Okay. It's fine. So he might buff all the goblins, but most of them are rooted from the entanglement, so it shouldn't really matter that much. I love Carn Flowers so much. Thankfully we can get the tree out of here. Alright. Is it time... Hold on. There it is. Such a cool ability. That charge thing.
Combo!
Okay, got him. That's pretty easy. All bad, but that cost the most. We're gonna take that. All right, treasure room. Nothing. You see, that used to be gear. Why does that do that these days? That's good. And remember the little trick I taught you? We can teleport to the left side. Don't have the key, though. And still no gear. Why? Where's all the gear? Alright. So we got some bad cards on the deck we want to get rid of. We're going to go stop at this shop real quick. Not there. Sell some of this stuff. Don't want that. I think that was it, right? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't want mating season either. Oh, that was in his shop. Never mind. I got confused for a minute. My bad. Alright, let's continue. Keep looking for stuff. There's a creature we could hire, but we don't really want him. Easy fight. In fact, super easy fight. Watch this. We win! Should have moved forward last time. That was dumb. That was dumb of me. Whatever. Alright, so I wasted a turn. We lost score. Not that big a deal. Yeah, I'm not really playing for score, so I'm not that worried about it. But because of me being goofy, it did cost us. Oh, wow. Alright, they're going first. We probably gonna lose the Griffin because I was lazy and didn't. Oh wow, this is potentially very dangerous. They're not focus firing that much. Oh my god. Okay, wow. For a minute. This is not the greatest position. Do these have lunge? They don't. So he's neutered at the moment. Kill an archer. Yeah, this is a little rough. 9's not enough to kill, but with this it would be. Well, honestly speaking, he's not even a threat. He's rooted. Yeah, the only threats are like these guys. Oh, he could counterattack me. Hold on. Okay. Archer. Archer. So the most he can do is 6 damage. Not that worried about it. I'm gonna heal you just to be safe. You're dying to poison, so I'm not worried about you. Okay. We survived. That could have been really bad. Oh, I forgot they can cure the root with the heals. Oh my god. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad. But okay, at this point we are very strong. So you're dead. You're dead. Wait, nope. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. And you're dead next turn. Okay. That was wait, who's not dead? Oh. Now who? Oh damn it, they're all over the place. So many goblins, I can't find them. Okay, wow. That was risky. Alright, we're probably gonna get another. Oh really? Call for help. It's no big deal. We're gonna get another trigger in our party. So our party is getting a little bit large, which is not great just because it's gonna be cluttery and screen clogging. But probably fine. Okay. So we got a treant on the party. Unfortunately, they cannot wear animal gear either. So all this animal gear... Oh, shoot, hold on. It's not what I wanted. Yeah, there's a little too much animal gear in the DLC. Hopefully the developers adjust that a little bit because, like, we're getting a lot of animal gear that we just can't use. I'd much rather get, like, regular gear like we used to. Alright, well, this is something. Swipe. Let's give swipe to the treant, I guess. This is a summoner, right? It is. Alright. Bad positioning. Well, I'm gonna do this. It's fine. Now you're in sight. I don't think you have pierce, do you? You don't. So I'll move you over here. This guy does a lot of damage too. You gotta be careful with that. I'm gonna give regeneration to the dragon. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's amazing! We got a root. Which means we can probably kill the dragon next, or the boss next turn. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Alright, boss is dead next turn. He is going to nuke us a lot with the shock spells, but I'm not that worried about it. Oh, he cast that. We only cast one shock spell. He didn't cast any. What a dummy. What a dummy. That was easy. Alright, one more card until the lore. Is that a summoner? It is not. It's just a regular fight. Yeah, it's a regular fight. It is a dangerous fight, though. seriously? Okay, let's put you here. Trying to think the best way to handle this. Yeah, it should be fine. They really don't like those trees, do they? Alright, let's see here. Let's create a tree there. Create a tree there. Create a tree in there. Rejuvenate. And, okay, so let's decide what we're going to do here. So if we hit this, no, it doesn't. That's not what I wanted. Ah, damn, we're one short. It's fine. Alright, so you're dead. You're dead as well. Perfect. Kill you. Because we overkilled you, you didn't get to spawn minions. That's good. Knocks you back, so we can do that. Perfect. A little short there, but that's okay. No, we gotta... Better idea.
Combo.
Do it that way. So then we can kill you. Actually. Yeah. Kill you because you do poison. You. Kill that. Kill that. Okay. And the rest, we're good. Some weak enemies. Okay. Got him. Let's see. What's left on the map? Quite a bit, actually. Let's go get our loot over here. Anything good? No. I mean, it's fine. We'll probably use that. We'll probably use that on the very last fight. Oh my god, these trees! I hate them. Once again, I can't get buffed. All right, now we're in line of sight. That's not what I meant. All right, much better. Let's put this here. Let's put this on you. Put this over here. Kill. Oh, I forgot he has swipe. Oh, that's amazing. So we can kill you. You're dead. Kill you. You're dead. Kill you. Kill you. Everything's out of line of sight. I hate trees. It's kind of funny to hate trees considering we're playing like literally the tree build, but they're annoying. Okay. Got him. Where's our last lore item? Come on. There it is. And we get... Not that good. I mean, I guess this is good. So I do have the prop. The problem is I always forget that I have it. I get that so many runs, and I literally always forget. I'm not paying these bandits. They go first? Really? Come on! Irritation! Yeah, this bandit ambush is just like a big annoyance. It's not hard. Played that in the wrong order again, of course. Okay, easy. Like I said, the bandit ambush is not hard, it's annoying. We win. What is next? The whole top row. This act feels really long because there's not a whole lot going on. It's not the most challenging or anything. Alright. Wolfskin helmet. And the rugged staff. Rugged staff got a massive nerfs this patch. It's not nearly as good as it used to be, but it's still fine. My god, I did it again. I did it again. Alright. Wolfskin helmet. We'll go on... Who's the squishiest? You've already got one. Let's put it on the Spriggan. Make sure she doesn't die. And then the rugged staff... You know what? Let's put the rugged staff on the Spriggan. So give us that wolfskin helmet back. And we'll give you the rugged staff. And then I guess the wolfskin helmet can go on the tree. My girl's actually not using a helmet, but she doesn't need it, it's fine. Alright. This one... Touch of Death. Okay, very careful. We do not go into melee range of her. Let's see, where's my hero? So we're gonna do this. Where's our Spriggan at? Spriggan. Exile. Awkward. Ah, this is not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere near that hero with my real guys because Touch of Death makes me nervous. So we're gonna hide! Run away! Oh, jeez. Hopefully she goes and touches our tree, and then I don't really care. Yeah, go touch grass. That was a bad idea. Oh yeah, she's gonna touch the tree. Oh, she didn't actually. Surprising. Alright. I'm just trying to fill the board with stuff. Here, make the tree really tempting to touch of death. Or hold on. Oh, I can't move. Oh, I can. There we go. Now I can. I mean, this is fine. Okay, yeah, she can't reach anything to touch of death, so we're good. She can touch our tree. Not that worried about it. Why is she not touch death? She's trying to save it to touch death my Spriggan. Oh, there it is. There it is. Bye, tree. I hate instant death abilities. Instant death abilities are literally the worst. But we're good. We win. We baited out the instant death on someone other than our important character. So, money room. We don't have the key yet. We'll just grab the expensive card. And let's go sell all this. How much money does shop have left? 340? You're good. Alright, Finnick Fox. Swarm. Crocodile. Sell all these non-plant cards out of the deck. That's good. And let's continue. 4 more rooms. Another big fight. I don't want to, like, send my units in because this is a dangerous fight. Looks like a lot of enemies. Yeah, I don't want to get swarmed. So we're going to just, like, hang out, like, right here and make a wall. Let him go swarm our little Carniflower. I don't care about him. Alright, there's an entangle, so next turn we can root everything and not have to worry about it. Alright, let's see here. So, put that there. Put that there. We can heal you. Entangle everything. Now, we can have some fun. So, let's kill you. Kill you. Unfortunately, we're kind of boxed in. No, hold on. Alright, that's fine. And they can't reach. You can heal one of them, but the rest of them can't. And alright. Do a bunch of buffing. Kill you, kill you, kill you. And we win. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to the left right here. Again, another huge fight. The problem with the Lilith is she doesn't have any AoE. So these, like, enormous fights can kind of drag out a little bit. Which is unfortunate. Didn't work. That's kind of risky. Because they can swarm, and I don't want them to swarm on my guy. Why am I doing that? Yeah, we'll wait. Why did I do that? Not that. Right. I'll just, like, not attack right there, because I can't do anything. Yeah, these goblins, they put up weakness, and you gotta be really careful with that. Because they put up vulnerable, I mean. And watch, he's gonna die because of the vulnerable. That's because of the vulnerable he put up. That's why you gotta be incredibly cautious. Okay, but at this point, we're kind of good. Alright, we're killing all the goblin champions, which is the big risk. Unfortunate. Oh, actually, hold on. I forgot that bypasses block. Okay. We win at this point. We don't need to summon more. Annoying. It's enough. It's a little slowish in the mid game, huh? But finally. All right, and we got the key. Please be good. It is not. All right, 2 rooms left, and then it's boss time. Empty room, but again, no loot. I hate it. And then probably a succubus, honestly. It's not a succubus, but she failed. All right, we can try to capture a creature right here. Honestly, I literally don't care, but I mean, we'll do it just for the thing. The problem is he attacks you. Or he ran away. Whatever. I'm not gonna hire. Don't need to sell anything, right? We didn't get any non. Yeah, we're good. We're good on selling. Okay. It is time for the boss. We're gonna come in from the left side because it's the Grand Maw, and I like coming in on the left side. Okay, so this guy can be a little obnoxious because he summons a trillion enemies. We don't have AoE. So that's gonna be fun. But we're gonna have really good damage after we power up. No, don't do that. Alright. And we're going to save this for the poison. Okay. So we're going to try to keep the field mostly clear. It's not going to really happen. You've got no allies, bro. They're all dead. Oh, he went down. Wait, what? Why did he do that? That I wasn't expecting. I mean, it's not a big deal, but just wasn't expecting it. We're still gonna save this for now. You know what? No, we're not. Alright, so let's come down here. Actually, before we do this, let's do this. That's not what I meant. Combo. That's again not really what I was trying to do, but it works. He's surrounded us. He can't summon more enemies. Do that. Okay, so overrun shouldn't be that big a deal. He doesn't have it anyway. And we're gonna win next turn. Heal him a little bit. Okay, got him. Like I said, the spider boss is by far the easiest of the Act 1. Don't want these. We'll just grab the most expensive card, and our treasure is not that great. I guess Juggernaut Rubik's is okay. Hexproof is okay too. There's not really that many hexes in the desert, which we're going to next. So we're gonna grab the Rubik's thing. Put that on our hero. And time to go. So let's go ahead and sell some stuff before we leave. We don't want this tiger, and we don't want all this harness gear either. Veil's good. We're not going to use that. We're going to keep the veil one. We'll save these for the final boss. All right, and immune to taunt. We can afford it. How many artifacts are my hero using? Because you can only use so many. 1, 2... Now I'm going to count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll grab the immune and the taunt. Why not? And we don't care about taunting the enemies, though. Alright, let's get out of here. And, alright, we're going to pause the video real quick, then we're going to go to the desert. See you in a moment. Alright, guys, let's do Act 3. So we're going to go to the desert and hopefully get a win. So we're being chased by the Naga leader, the nemesis for Act 2. We're going to go straight for that campfire up north and try to... Oh, God, I got to go around. Ah, we're wasting steps. Alright, this is not a big deal. And this is actually an amazing spot to fight the nemesis, so this is perfect. Let's see here. We don't want that. We do want this. We'll do this. Everybody's rooted. Oh. Do it like that for the charge. That frees him. Okay. And next turn, we should win. Actually, hold on. Let me do it this way. Discard these, get some mana. Play that, play that, play that, play that. Okay, 2 turns. Not bad, not bad at all. Alright, I don't think that they can attack us while we're in the campsite. We can run around, wasting our steps. Oh, hey, psionic armor. That's actually really good. That's really good. So that makes us immune to mind control. What is he currently using? He's not even using armor. So let's make the dragon immune to mind control. And give him more bulk. Alright, so we're going to run around and get the nemesis out of the way. He gets here in 87 tiles, wow. The developer did say that he is adjusting it to where we don't have to do this anymore. We can push a button and just fight the nemesis right away if we were ready for him. Because, yeah, running laps is a little silly. I'm so confused. It's not counting down. Is it because like we're not in a nemesis viable area or something? Does that area not count for the nemesis? This one does. This is not nearly as good of a spot to fight the nemesis, so that kind of sucks. But not that bad. Just that big block in the middle of the room. Alright, here we go. Alright, a lot of poison and petrify. This could be concerning. I don't really care if they go first. I might regret that, we'll see. Because petrify is bad. Alright, well. Lesson learned. Don't let them go first. There goes our griffin. Oh man, even polymorph won't do that good. Alright, this is actually awesome. So we can discard this. And it again. Now we can do... Oh my god, I can't see. Oh, and you're in the way? Oh, this is so obnoxious. So we do that. Can you even see? You can. So you come up here, polymorph that, and then kill it before he gets healed. Okay. That kills an archer. Let's bring you over here. I guess right here. I can't believe we lost our freaking griffin. I'm annoyed at that. Another one of these? Come on! Petrified. So irritating. Does that not block line of sight, I guess? Here's the debuff as well. Actually, I should do this first. And then do this. Then cure the debuff. Oh, it did count. Hold on. Yeah, we weren't getting the buffs. Alright, so let's see here. Okay. 5, 3. And then we come up here. Okay. This guy's annoying, my lord. Oh my god. Who is that? It's my treant. Alright, let's see here. Let's put this here. Put this here. Buff you. No, let's buff our treant. Buff our treant. Give regeneration to our dragon. Alright, we probably could have gone for this guy, but let's see. So 13, 25 damage. Yes, we can kill him right now. What am I doing? Just kill him off. Alright. So we lost our griffin because I got cocky and said, I don't care if they go first. And I got penalized for that. So, yes, it did matter if he went first. Our griffin is dead. I feel bad now. But that's life. Alright, so we got Bubbling Bruise. Don't want any of this. Or, I mean, we do, but not yet. So here's the pit. I'd like to avoid the pit, honestly speaking. So if we can find the boss without having to deal with that, that would be nice, because it's just irritation. It's very slow and tedious. the arena pit. Let's go up here to McGee's shop, see what he's got going on. That world map artifact that I kind of made fun of has actually been a little convenient. This wouldn't be the worst. Another one of those is not a bad idea either. This is okay. We could use more gear. My Griffin, I miss you already. Remember that line from Resident Evil? Missing you already? Yes, I did watch the Resident Evil movie. Anyway, this should be a super easy fight. Oh, they're in stealth. Stealth is irritating. Alright, we're gonna move this over here. Put that there, root everything. Just kill that. And we're just gonna wait. This one will attack. Oh, they're actually all gonna attack, right? Yeah, and they're gonna start teleporting. Oh, they're all coming out of stealth, so this is good. That's actually kind of awesome. They all literally unstealthed. That's perfect. I guess guess we can kill you. Guess we can kill you. No, we can do better. Alright, yeah, you can reach him. Perfect. I'm trying to kill them all this turn. I don't think it's possible. It is. It is possible. Got him. Okay. Yeah, par bonus. Look at that. Playing for the high score. Not really. I mean, honestly, at this point, we might try to get a high score run, which would mean full clearing the act. Normally, I don't full clear Act 3, because you can go straight to the boss and then just be done with it. It's like, what's the point? But, we might full clear it just to see where our score ends up. It's not going to be good, because we're playing in traditional mode. And traditional mode, like I said, doesn't get... it gets like a half score, as opposed to signature mode. Because signature mode is a little bit harder. Because it, you can't play cards in signature mode as freely as you can in traditional. Because they don't come back after fights. They only come back at rest sites. Which, as you've noticed, we haven't even used a rest site this whole run. We've literally done 0 resting. Alright, I think this girl can use instant death abilities, so we'll try to go first. Alright, we got 1 out of 5, that's fine. Alright. She does have Touch of Death in her deck, but she didn't draw it, so it would have been fine, but you never know. Alright, let's see here. Got the healers dealt with. Oh. Well, it doesn't work either. Okay, I want to nuke her. Which means... yeah, there's no good way to... there's no way to kill him. Oh well. It's fine. Let's move over here, I guess. Oh, okay. Whatever. No. Alright, let's see here. Heal you. I did this in the wrong order, as always. Probably not gonna matter. It didn't. Okay. Don't want any of that. Alright, so I think the boss is yeah, it is Mad Metal Max. Okay. This is not a summoner fight, so it's not that big a deal, but this is a... see, these blocks in the middle, this is horrible. And you can't get rid of it either. This is why I don't like the dungeon on this character, because these are all over the place in the dungeon. So let's see here. So we'll play that there, we'll root everything, we'll give you regeneration, and we'll give you fire resist. We'll do that. Alright, so you're dead. You've got a shield, so it's not going to be that useful. No, hold on. I mean, I guess it... They're rooted. Okay, they're rooted. It's fine. It's fine. It kills him off. We might lose him. I just realized him. Okay, good. He went over there. They nullified my equipment. It's not that big a deal, though. Alright, so we're gonna go kill you. Actually, I'll try to do that. And then you can kill you. Oh, the stupid shield. Come on. No, and you're 1 health too low. I'll come back to you. Alright, so you kill that. Really? That works. Okay. Got him. Not bad. Not bad. Another treasure room down here. With animal gear. There's too much animal gear. Oh, hey, it's a new one. It adds to the bestiary, or the encyclopedia. Oh my lord, I can't click. Clicking the wrong thing. So okay, so none of these are the proper way. Oh, the cat collar. She's not too bad if we can get her root card, and we didn't get a root card. So she is kind of bad. No point in even trying to kill the cats. You just gotta burst down the stupid cat collar immediately. Which we did. She's dead. She can die to poison. Gotcha! Alright. Yeah, the cat collar can definitely be dangerous if you don't kill her very, very quickly. Which we did, so it's fine. We want to sell some of this gear. I keep drawing that 4 mana It's the Bees card, and it's garbage. Swarm, get out of here. Green Dragon, get out of here. Poison, get out of here. We just want our plant cards and our 1 polymorph for emergencies. I wish I knew where the boss room was. Alright, famous last words. I don't care if they go first, but they're going to. It shouldn't matter. With our positioning right here, both our fire vulnerable ones are in the back. Yes. Oof. Definitely taking some damage though. Alright, let's see here. So...
Combo!
Alright. So you're dead to poison. Do these have vigil? They do. Which means you're dead to poison. Alright, hold on, we can do this better. Kill you there. And nope. Kill you like that. And then you die to poison. Okay. Not bad, not bad. The ambush ended up not mattering. Let's see here. Still no... Alright, no, this I do care if they go first. All three of them. Not letting them. Oh, this is a great draw. This is an amazing draw. Watch this. Oh no, it's not going to work though. Hold on. Let me think for a second. I want to polymorph and entangle. But I guess we're going to just not entangle. We can entangle this way, though. Alright, so he's rooted. So we're good. We're good. Okay. Yeah, that was a really good turn. So this one's going to come punches for a bunch. Yeah, that kind of sucks, but we're going to heal it up. Alright, so heal that. Play a bunch of cards, play a bunch of cards, play a bunch of cards. Kill him. Kill him. Got him. Okay. Still in the boss room. This is probably the trap area. We're gonna go look real quick. That's probably the ambush where you get brought to the pit, and I'm gonna try to avoid that if possible. Probably. Alright, so this guy, let me think. We're not in the greatest starting position either. Let's bloom you, regenerate you. No, hold on. That's not what I meant. Alright, so he's gonna die next turn. Alright, so we'll put you a distraction. Okay. Yeah, this guy has a lot of fire damage. He's got mind controls and all that. He's got dark temptation. So he could have been a real danger, but he didn't draw anything that dangerous. So it was fine. They really love those cauliflowers, or they hate them. I always try to kill them. Oh my lord, come on, dude. Alright. There we go. And there's the boss key, so we're good for the boss now. Hey, Frog Demon Heart, why not? Put that in our hero. Oh, can't do it. Take off the world map. Put on the Frog Demon Heart. And we'll just give the world map to someone else that's not using enough artifacts. You know, Rust is not the worst idea. As a card. We might actually keep that. Alright, we're going first. Get these cards in here. Alright, let's see. So we're going to... Oh, I can't reach. Root you. Actually, let's hit you first. Then let's root you. which allows us to kill you, actually. Oh, we're so close. Okay, so you're rooted, so there's really no need to kill you. So if we do it this way... Get out of my way. Do it that way. Here. You're rooted, you can't move. Deal you a little bit of damage, come up here. And okay. This guy will... Oh. Okay. And then fire vulnerability. So I made some mistakes there, but it ended up not really mattering. Okay. There's a key to those boxes. Here's the boss room, finally. There's the boss room. So we could go to the boss right now, or we could get high score. What do you guys think? I guess we're gonna keep going, and we'll get a high score. We definitely don't want them to go first. All right, this is a bad positioning. But we did draw a polymorph, so it's fine. Okay, you would die to poison. Okay, this is not bad. Alright, that was a lot of damage. Well, we can heal it back up. It's fine. Oh, we didn't heal our dragon, though. Whoops. Concerning. Yeah, at this point, you know, we've already won the match. Now we're just, what's it called? Getting bonus experience per score. Not really sure why. We don't really need the score, but it's just kind of fun sometimes. Is he only a single color? That's strange. Actually, hold on. Okay. Oh, I should have kept the rust. He's putting the equipment on. It's fine. Alright. Guess we can get rid of that. We can do that. We can do that. That gets rid of him. Oh, seriously? Stupid shields? So annoying. Okay. He has no instant kills, so I'm not really that worried about it. He's putting gear on. Oh, what is that? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, easy enough. More animal gear we don't really care about. We can get that other treasure chest, which gives us rabbit's foot. It's nice. Can't really fit it on you. Can't fit it on you. Can't fit it on you. Alright, we can rabbit's foot our our fairy. So there's still one more summoner we didn't fight yet. Runs away. Don't really care. That's not the summoner. This is a regular fight. Let's see. Let's replace this. You know? Just do that to get rid of him immediately. Get rid of him immediately. I'm gonna keep you in safety. Okay. Rude. Okay. Still more. I'd really love to have that AoE root card right now, but I'm not going to dig for it. Not really what I wanted to do either. Still doesn't really do what I want to do. Okay. Yeah, these guys can apply vulnerability, which can be very dangerous. If they gang up on you. Oh, come on. And then fire weakness. Ugh. How are we doing this? Will that kill him? No, not quite, but that will. You can zap him. So you're at 1 HP. That gets rid of you. That handles you. You're rooted now. That handles you. That handles you. Gets you. And okay. So we're gonna win next turn. Okay, that wasn't so bad. These little blocks are kind of irritating, but we handled it. Alright, that's the boss room. We need a key for that, so we have 6 rooms left. The bottom left is probably the ambush. This is a nothing. This is a nothing. Oh hey, lore collection complete. Nothing really good. I guess we'll grab the staff. Who can that go on? Honestly, we don't need the map anymore. Who's using the map? You are. So the club's kind of nice on you. I like the club on you. We don't want that. We don't want that on you. We don't want that on you. You're using that. Yeah, I guess that's better. And then we need armor on you. So I guess the map can still be used on you. Sure. Alright. Oh, weather. I hate weather. Alright. So... Five more times. Alright, we're gonna go rest. I hate weather so much. Alright, we're gonna do our only rest, basically just to get rid of the weather. We didn't need to rest. I guess we can buy some stuff though. Armor's good. I don't really need that. That's not bad. We'll buy that as well. We'll buy that as well. More armor, sure. More armor, sure. It's fine. So all our money's gone, so that's awesome. Didn't want this. Didn't want this. Okay, so we definitely didn't need to do that, but we did that. So what did I even buy? Oh yeah, armor. Let's get rid of that. Let's put that good armor on. No, I like that. Let's put it on you. That probably would be better, honestly. But it doesn't really matter that much. Alright, so 3 spaces left. Oh, wait. That's the boss room. That's the boss room. Oh, one of these irritating fights. Okay, we got the root on turn 1, so that's really good. We can't play that with it, though. Alright, that goes there. That goes there. Okay, we root everything. With everything rooted, we're safe to play a lot more recklessly. Alright, that kills you. Put you at 2. Okay, they can't move because they're all rooted. So they just sit there. They can't move, come on. Alright, let's go ahead and polymorph you. Get rid of them. Do that. Let's see. Let's root you. Oh, we can't root you again because you're immune at this point. You're dead to poison. Okay. I don't think they can kill anyone. I hope not, at least. At least no one important. Alright, and they definitely can't. good. Alright. Do that. Got him. There's the key we needed. Anything good? Taunt. That is not good. And this is the final guy. A lot of fire. We got both the blooms on turn 1. So that's like super amazing. And I played that in the wrong order. I don't care at this point. We're very strong. It shouldn't matter. Let me see. I want to kill both these air elementals because air elementals lower the cost of the enemy's spells. And these give spell power, which is also bad. I'm immune to taunt, so I don't even care about that. Ah, freak. Taunter. Damn it. Alright, that should be fine. Alright, that may hurt. Oh god. Oh no! Oh no! Fairy Queen! Oh, she's at 1 HP. Oh my god, she's at 1 HP. And my hand is absolutely garbage for this. I have like no good heals or anything.
Combo.
Hold on. We gotta just kill her.
Combo.
Okay. Combo attacks deal more. I don't care about that. Grab that. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and rest again because it is the final boss. We're not gonna bother with Mad Max. I mean, I guess at this point, we sort of kind of may as well, just because it would give us more score, technically speaking. And it won't take that long, honestly. So we'll do it. We don't need that anymore. We're never getting any of these, so we can sell all these harnesses. We're never going to use that. We're never going to use that. Probably not going to use that either, but whatever. Yeah. We don't need the money for anything, so... I guess we may as well do the full run. So we're going to go ahead and get captured. I hate this arena event. It takes forever. Alright, next round. I don't want to waste. Next round, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Oh, is he a gladiator? Sure. We don't need anything else for dice for this run. Yeah, come join our team. Why not? What does he even do? Oh, it's a healer. So many freaking enemies. Actually, you heal because you can nuke. We're not using cards because it carries over between the rounds. I guess that's it. Damn it. Anyway, do you see why this dragon was such a big deal for this run and why I wanted him so much? I think. How far can he move? Alright, I guess we're gonna move there. Yeah. It's fine. Let him come to us. Oh my god, I didn't realize he could reach me from there. Annoying.
Combo.
Yeah, I didn't realize he could reach me from there. Oh, goody. Now I can't see. Alright, heal you. Actually, kill you. Then you kill you. Alright. Final boss time. No. Save that. Alright. Let's see. Power up a lot. So if we nuke here, you can kill him.
Combo.
Could have killed it anyway, but whatever. Kill you there, but actually,
Combo.
better do it that way. Then you can kill him. And we got him. Okay, so we did all that for Big Beard's helmet. And I guess we got a Guardian we're not going to use. Excuse you? No. And it's time for the final boss. So we'll summon a minion. We'll summon a minion. We'll give you a weapon. We'll give you a weapon. We'll give you block. Give you a helmet. Give you a helmet. So you can go mind control people. Give you some armor as well. Okay, but actually, now that I think about it, I'd rather you have the mind control, because you have range, and we'll just give you max health. Yeah, if Spriggan dies at this point, we don't really care that much. What's left? Don't care. We may as well go do this stuff for the points, whether we win or lose, we don't really care. If he runs away, don't care. Horse with no name, if he runs away, don't care. Oh, he joins the party. We have like a whole menagerie with us. Unfortunately, I kind of gave away all our animal harnesses. Oh, come on, really? Oh my god, and our little summons are gonna run away because they're only last for one fight. Oh, I really screwed that one up, didn't I? Can't even make it over there. Yep, there they go. Son of a freaking... This is what I get. This is what I get. Not that we even cared about those little guys, but they could have been useful. I have a feeling we're still gonna win. So let's see, who is... Let's do that. We'll discard these two so that we can... You know what? Let's do it this way. Discard these two. We're gonna kill him off immediately because this guy does break the mind control sometimes. I forgot about the skeleton back, the scorpion back here. Kill him off. Hey, we got a horse at least. Can I do better than that? No, it's in the way. Ugh. I can't believe I screwed that up so bad. Guess we can give him that. Can you use that? No, you can't use that. You can't use that. You can wear a helmet though, can't you? Oh. Alright. Not super worried about this. Yeah, I think he cured the mind.
Combo.
No, he didn't.
Witness me.
Gonna get rid of both of those. Play that. Play that.
Combo!
Kill all that. No, hold on. Oh my god, he has taunt. Go punch him. I don't care. Okay. Oh, I should have kept the polymorph.
Combo!
Both of these.
Combo!
I'm not that worried about the Cyclops. Yeah, Cyclops can stay. I don't really care. Oh, come on. Really? Two HP. Unbelievable. Alright, so we know he's got the Swift Strike thing. And there it goes. We win. Okay, so there was our Descent 19 victory. Not too bad overall. Let's real quick check that the leaderboards are working, so our score goes in. We did take a lot of extra time in order to try to get a higher score. But again, we're on traditional mode, so we're not going to get nearly as good of a score. You get double score on signature mode. But there it is. There was our victory. Not too bad. Lilith is very, very, very strong. There's some new cards we haven't found yet. And we already beat it before. And just for fun, we have a new high score of 1.1 million, which on the global side is rank 19. 19 globally, which is not bad. But again, we would have gotten double if we were playing on signature, which would have been... wow, look at that. Look at that. The #1 guy. This guy... Actually, both of these people talk in Discord pretty often, so they're pretty cool. I'm not even going to try to say his name, but Rhubarb as well. So these two I definitely know from Discord. Don't really recognize the other ones. I'm sure they probably talk in Discord too. I just don't know the names. Anyway, it doesn't really matter that much. But yeah, we're at 19. But there it was. Hopefully I explained at least a little bit in the beginning what was going on. Why I made the choices that I did. And yeah, Lilith at rank 20 is very strong, and I look forward to the final descent level coming out, which will also give us the final boss of the game until the expansion. Anyway, see you next time.